Good morning and welcome to my live video. This is Flylady KAT, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and I have one person on so far. Ooh, 9 people on. This is much later than I normally go live, and I just had some things I had to do this morning. So good morning, Natasha, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Hey, Margot, good morning. Connie Miller, hi. Mr. B's on here. Jana C, hi, Jana, welcome. Rupa Narataj, hello, are you new, Rupa? Nancy H, hi, Nancy. Becky Stoneman, hi, Kat and Mr. B. Andrea Q, hi, Kat. Hi, Andrea. All right, we've got about 23 people on, so let's see what we're going to do today. Today is Wednesday. It is normally our planning and desk day, so this is a quiet day for you. You're going to start the morning off by doing your morning routines. If you haven't already, go back and do them. Make the bed, wash your face, swish and swipe your tub and your toilet and sink. Put on a little makeup if you choose after you moisturize your skin, fix your hair, get dressed, put on your jewelry, go in the breakfast area and have some breakfast if you haven't done that, or lunch if it's later, and then get on with your day. So if you have children, you're going to make sure that they go through that. I know some of you are already in the summer months with your children. Some are still waiting. I know in the UK that it starts much later, the end of June, and even in some places in the parts of July have a very short summer break. But most of us in the United States are at or near summer break for our kids. So you want to make sure that you are looking at your bucket list, make sure that you have things planned to do to reward your children for their good behavior. The other thing we're going to talk about today is what our basic weekly plan is, but we're not going to do that first. We're going to just do our routines and go straight into our zone. Now we're in the last week of the month, so we're in the living room. So we're going to be in the living room Monday through Friday. So we have today, tomorrow, and Friday. Tomorrow and Friday will also be work days if you took your free day yesterday. And that's great. If you haven't taken a free day, then you may only have 2 days. Now, if you're a payroll fly baby, you're not going to be able to work it like we do. So you're going to do your morning routine and go to work. So when you watch this, you're probably already at work. When you come home, you're going to do your laundry and your paper routine, whereas we will do those things in the morning before we get into our zone. And then you can work in your zone, or you may be finishing up your weekly home blessing hour if that's the way you had split it up. And then on Saturday you can do your zone, or however you prefer, but don't do too much on Saturday. Try to get as much done during the week as you can. Now for payroll fly babies, the last thing that we're going to do is our weekly is our basic weekly plan. So you're going to sit quietly, balance your checking account, look at your groceries, make a grocery list, check out your fridge and freezer, give everything a little wipe down, check your pantry, shop your shelves, make your menu, then make your grocery list, make sure you're staying in your budget, okay? And then you're done. Then tomorrow you'll be ready to go shopping on your errand day. All right, let's talk. Let's see what's going on, what's happening with everybody. Candace says good morning. I think I missed some other folks in here. Good morning, Candace. Oh yeah, quite a few. Lou A says good morning. Dee Dee Harders, good morning. Allison Stevens, hello. Connie Miller, hello. Mr. B. Michelle Barnes, good afternoon. Kathy Pertowski Williams, hi. Tendra Beam, which is Nella, good morning. Margot said, just getting ready to get on the treadmill. Listening will be an easy and pleasant way to pass the time. Yay! The Lummings, Lee, hi Lee, thanks for reminding me of your name, in Canada. Lisa says, hi Kat and Mr. B, that's Lisa IAO. Anita Dotson, long time no see, hello. Hi Anita. A dash of domestic, Vanessa, thank you for putting your name in, Vanessa. Hi Kat, glad I got to see you live again today, so happy you're here. Cindy Skurnick says, good morning, what a nice surprise. I didn't think you came on Wednesdays. No, I don't normally come on Wednesdays. However, this is the last week of a 5-week month, and in those cases I don't usually do calls that week. I did take some yesterday, but I don't have any today, tomorrow, the next day. So I am taking care of my parents, however, 4 days this week, today, tomorrow, and the next day besides Monday. So I am busy. I have to run to Jacksonville and take care of them in just a few minutes. Let's see. Carrie P, hi. Well, hello there, Carrie. Sophia Basil, hello from Sweden. Hello, Sophia. Gislav123, hello, Kat. I'm so happy every time you have a new video. Thank you, Gislav. Is that your name? I can't remember. Candace says, good morning. That's Candace Vandal. Misty Amon, good morning. Natasha, did my zone work in the yard this morning before it got too hot? We'll do my zone 5 in a bit. That's a good plan because it is hot. It's 100 degrees where I live. That's why we're inside in the air conditioner. Nancy Whalen, good morning. Allison Stevens, please pray. We already have flooding in Oklahoma and it's raining again today. Allison, I have been praying for Oklahoma. I saw them on the, I saw the pictures of all the flooding there, and I know you told me personally that you were going to have some flooding. And so we are all keeping everyone in those flooding areas in our prayers and in those tornado areas. I hope your family's doing okay as well, Allison. Rupa says, here in India it is nighttime. Finished my night routine. That is wonderful, Rupa. Gisela, that is your name, Gisela. Okay, thank you very much. And what are our questions? Remember to put your questions in caps so I can see them, and I will answer any questions you might have. I just made a brand new video on Patreon called Fear Not. I encourage you to go watch it if you're a patron. If you're not a patron, I encourage you to become a patron. The videos we have so far this week are Stop, Drop, and Flop, and Name That Job, and Fear Not. I'm going to do one on the holiday schedule, and I'm going to do Keeping Your Free Day Free this week. So, Sophia is cooking dinner in Sweden. What are you making, Sophia? Last week on the Patreon channel, we had Bumps in the Road, Get Yourself to Bed, Young Lady, Slip Sliding Away, Flylady KAT from Central Park, and Soaring Above Your Circumstances. There's the link. Please become a force of 1,000. I'm getting reports every day from my patrons, from my fly babies that I mentor, about the way they're impacting their family's life. Impacting their own first, but impacting their family's lives and relatives' lives and friends' lives. That's becoming a force of 1,000. Changing the world one person at a time. So come on over to the Patreon channel where you can get a little more personal attention, not quite like what we do here. And I will answer your questions, make videos for you and things like that. There is no advertising, which is also pleasant. Okay. I'm also a patron for other people, and I enjoy that myself. Let's see. Allison says, we are fine, just have a lot of friends being affected. They are so good. Good, I'm so glad to hear it, Allison. Connie Miller, I felt bad yesterday, didn't get everything done, but today feeling a little better. Not going to try to catch up. That's right, Connie. But today, even though I am tired, I hear you in my ear saying, just do it anyway. There you go. Ooh, Sophia's making risotto with bacon and or garlic mushrooms. Yum, I hope it has bacon and garlic mushrooms. That sounds delicious. Candace, it seems I'm out of town often during Zone 3. Any ideas how I can get this zone done? You won't be out of town 12 times in the year, will you? You'll be able to get it done. Don't worry. Mr. B said, please put all your questions in caps. Now, I'm going back to Candace. If you want to, there's no reason. If you have an area that is done and you just have to declutter it to keep it where it, to clutter check it to make sure you keep it where it is. Let's say your living room is pretty good. You could switch for Zone 3 for 2 months or so and then flip back to your regular schedule. Okay? All right, that's Candace. Susie says, good morning. Sophia said, how do I know I'm done decluttering a room? It's a never ending in some rooms. That's because you have to do clutter checks, but you'll know if you've decluttered the room. You declutter the room by having everything has a place in that room. And so if you walk through the room and it's cluttered again, that's just the kind of clutter that we have to be on the watch for 3 times a day. That's why we do clutter checks 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening if you're at home. If you work, before you go to work, when you come home from work, and right before or after dinner. Clutter checks. That means you're like the gatekeeper to make sure those areas stay clutter-free, because that is mindless clutter that you and your family are just throwing around, just like my my Stop, Drop, and Flop video on Patreon talks about. Okay? All right. Sophia loves Patreon. Come on, watch that stop, drop, and flop, Sophia. Hewley, hello from Greece. Nice to catch you live, getting ready for evening routine at 7:30 here. 20%er always. Love your support. Thank you, Hewley. I'm so glad you're a 20%er. If any of you are new and you don't know what that means, it means that 100% of the people who watch these videos, of that 100%, only 20% do what I tell you to do. So become a 20%er on the YouTube channel and do what I say to do. I'll make a huge difference in your life. It's the reason I've lost weight on Weight Watchers, because I decided to do what they said to do and not reinvent the wheel myself. Okay, so come on, do what I say to do, be a 20%er. Nikki from Utah, good morning, Nikki, so glad you're here. Nancy H, fear not, is a great topic. Thank you, Kat. You are welcome, Nancy. Mr. B is putting it up as we speak. I think it might even be up. Is it up? No, it's not up yet, but it's going to be up soon today. 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in 3 hours, it said 2 hours. In 2 hours. Jamie McDonald. Hi, Kat. Hi, Jamie. Excuse me, Larry.
30 minutes.
It's 11. Oh, I'm thinking it's 11 o'clock. What time is it?
31.
Ooh, wee. Okay, in 30 minutes it'll be up. I was looking at the number of minutes we've been online. 11 minutes. But it said 11:20. Candace said, thanks. Strangely, I have audio but can't see you. Anyone else having this problem? Mr. B isn't having this problem. Gretchen Berkey, hello, Kat. Hi, Gretchen. Glad you're well. Sophia said, I mean in the closets, not the visible clutter. If you have clutter in your closets, then you still aren't decluttered. Hidden clutter is still clutter. So you need to get those closets pared down. And it's not unusual to declutter and then to go back and declutter some more, because you will find that you made a bad decision to keep something. Not a terrible decision, just something you really don't want to keep, okay? So go back and do it again. You will get it all decluttered, I promise. Mo says, hi, Kat. Wow, first time ever with your live mentoring from London. I'm a Patreon subscriber and love it. Mo, so glad you're on here. My granddaughter's name is Miranda and Mo. We're so happy at this time of day. We just don't usually get on at this time, but I wanted to do it. Kathleen says being a 20%er makes a huge difference. Yeah, because you're actually doing it, right? Nancy Grace H says, hi, and you're new too, aren't you? Aisha says, hi. Nancy Grace says, oops, hi, Mr. B. Kathleen said, no problems with audio or video. Danielle says, saying hello. Mr. B says, hi. Anna says, good afternoon, feeling overwhelmed and behind today. Had a couple of unexpected errands yesterday on my neighbor's yard that was completely owned. Has thrown me off and I'm exhausted. You know, that's when we talk about soaring above your circumstances and the fact that we do have things that happen to us that are out of our control. You just have to change your mind and still do your things, because if you're exhausted now and you don't do your things, think what you're going to feel like in the morning. It's going to be an emotional exhaustion. Right now you're physically exhausted, but I'm sure you've got your work done. Okay, Connie Miller, if you are new to Patreon, watch the new videos, but also watch from the beginning. Lots of great videos about routines and zones in the oldest videos. Thank you for that shout out. Maria Conley, good afternoon. I'm so confused today. Cannot seem to get everything. What is wrong with me? Maria, did you write it down? If you did, pick your up and see what you have to do today. Now, I just said it in the beginning of this video, what you have to do today. You have to do your routines. You have to do your basic weekly plan after you do your zone. And we're in zone 5, the living room. That's all you have to do. Any other things that you have to do will be written in your planner, like take your dad to the doctor or get your teeth cleaned or anything like that. But don't worry about buying groceries or anything else. That's not planned until Thursday. This is how this works. Okay? But Jess Chambers. Hi, Jess. Glad to catch you too. Sophia said, okay, that helps. I'm going back, I guess. The Cookie Lady. Hello. I'm so glad I caught you live this morning. What is your name, Cookie Lady? We're so glad to have you here. Candace Mandel, I have video and audio. Gretchen said, I'm shampooing my living room area rug for my zone work today. That's a great idea. It'll take you too long and it'll look so much nicer. Hey, Donna Norris, Roll Tide from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Anita says, why do I procrastinate on a planner? Why do you procrastinate on a planner? Do you want to get your house decluttered? Do you want to feel in control? Do you want to be on top of everything? Then buy yourself a planner. Doesn't matter where you get it. I personally happen to love the Erin Condren planner, but you don't have to get that. You get the planner you want and write down what you have to do. Let's see. Ruth Ann, good morning. Ann Roller says, Kathleen says, okay, we for that, Kathleen. Nancy Grace, no, actually, I am also, Miss Grace is sufficient. Oh, so you have 2? Okay, so depends on when you come in. That's okay, just say your name if you come in under His Grace is sufficient. All right, Donna Norris, Candace, which book? So it's about being able to see me and hear me, honey, because you couldn't see me. Sunflower Girl. It's Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Connie said, good job with the trolls and bee. Candy doll, I am going to the grocery store today to pick up some yummies for book club tonight, so I think I'll do the rest of the shopping today instead of tomorrow. Okay. Yuli says, any luck with your dentist? Just closed an appointment and remembered you. Yes, I told my dentist that I used to go to. He still doesn't take my insurance. I asked how much it cost to get a checkup and my teeth cleaned. He told me. I said, I'll take it. And so I'm going back to my regular dentist and paying out of pocket. I have an appointment on the 30th. And action's here. Donna said, book club's coming over. Okay, all right. Fran says hello. Dasha Domestic has a question for me. How long did it take for you to lose on Weight Watchers? I started in February of last year, and by February of this year, I had lost 48 pounds. For February, and I've kind of held, it's 45 maybe, and I lost maybe 3 more in March. And then April and May, we were moving. I went to New York, lots of excuses, blah, blah, blah. But I'm kind of holding steady right there around 45 to 48 pounds. But I have recommitted, doing what they say to do, and I feel like it's coming off again. So I only have 14 pounds. Nancy said, yes, it depends on whether I'm on my phone or my computer. That makes sense. Candace said, we're reading Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I highly recommend it. Oh, it's a new book on my Audible. I'll see if that is an Audible. I will listen to it. I listen on my 45-minute ride to my parents 2, 3, 4 times a week, so that's good for me. All right. Okay, girls. Well, I'm going to make it a little short today because I do need to go buy some groceries for my parents and get to their house in Jacksonville and take care of them. And so I'm going to let you go, but it was fun talking to you for a little bit. We'll be back this evening around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I also want to remind you, the next time you see Ashley, her birthday was today, so happy birthday. I got comments I'm going to read real quick, and then I'm going to... Missy, thank you, Missy, for saying your name. Among what you have taught me, I know that Tina says plenty of time within his own. Yes, ma'am. Great. Thank you, and happy birthday to Ashley. All right, everybody, I will see you this evening. Have a wonderful day, and always remember, you are beautiful.